The investment question that we are answering today has to do with how much stock should I have? Whenever I get asked that question, I always ask questions back to the person and said, the two things that you need to answer for yourself. First is how soon you need the money, and second is how much volatility are you willing to accept while you own the stock. The basic characteristics of stock is by nature, stocks prices are very volatile, right? In order to entice people to take on the risk of not knowing where the prices will go from second to second is to be able to provide them with a much higher return, say, than a CD or savings account or even bonds, where the prices are relatively stale. So if you need the money within 6 to 7 days, I probably would not recommend any of it to go into stocks. And that's because of history have shown us how volatile the pricing nature could be for stocks. For example, the S&P 500 has the largest one-day drop on October 19th of 1987. One-day drop was 20%. And 6 days later, 7 days later, it dropped another 8%. So imagine within 1 week, your asset value lost close to 30%. If you do need money within that 6 to 7 days, you would have to sell at a very steep discount to get your assets to cash in. That's probably going to cause some pain. However, if you don't need this money, say for 5, 10, or even 15 years, stocks become your friend and you might want to own more of it. The S&P 500 on average since 1928 has an average annual nominal return of 8%. Of course, this is the S&P 500. It has 500 stocks, and this is the average for over 100 years or close to it. Individual stocks, of course, will carry much higher risk. As you can understand, within the 100 years, a lot of companies could have gone out of business, gone bankrupt. So stocks, how much to own it really depends on the other pieces of your puzzle. How soon do you need the money? What's your risk tolerance, capability? How able are you to take risk? When you put all those pieces together, you can form an answer for yourself to figure out how much stocks should you have. I hope this provides some clarification for you in terms of your investment question. If you have more that you want to ask us, please go on our website and send us a message, and we'll try our best to answer your question.